Hello and welcome back to Market Updates with the Daily Sniper. In tonight's video, I'm going to prepare you guys to trade the best setups at the best prices for the rest of the week. The S&P 500 and the stock market as a whole is at a pivot point. This is the make or break it level. This is a U-turn level. We are either going to reject here and take out last month's lows, or we're going to hold here, make a possible higher low or a higher high. I'm going to be giving you guys the best setups at the best prices to be trading at. Let's get into tonight's video. So let's take a look at the 5-minute time frame, guys. This is usually how I do my snipe trades, right? I just in and out. I use the 5-minute time frame. Today was not that great of a day to trade, in my opinion, right? This morning we ended up opening beneath of our major key level 548, and we're in no man's land, so there's no trades here, right? The best level to be trading at was 544.50. We ended up breaking through this, retesting it, quick put play, right? That's it. I sniped like 2 trades today. Didn't make too much on them, but you know what? I was happy. I'm green on the day, and I didn't force anything. I didn't like the trades that were happening. Look at our buy zone. I had a buy zone at 542.30 to 541.30. Look at this. We broke through it and immediately ran. Why did I not buy calls down here? It was a news candle, right? This is 10 a.m. news. Anything could possibly happen. I'm not throwing my money into anything without having confirmation, right? So I decided not to take this trade, even though it ended up being a friggin' phenomenal trade. I wish I did. But the 30-minute time frame, guys, was extremely bearish. Everything was bearish. We were breaking through levels, retesting them. Just goes to show that my levels work to a freaking T. I personally did not take this trade. I'm the first one to say that, okay? So we ended up having a very, very bullish day. If you take a look at the daily time frame right now, we have a higher high and a lower low, okay? So what are we looking at right now? I'm going to show you. If you just zoom out on this chart, we're almost at a massive resistance and support level around the 558 level. Add this to your chart. 558, we're so freaking close to this level. And if you just look at my mouse, right? Watch me connect the touch points right here, okay? You go with your mouse, right? You're at the 559, or say 558 to 560, 2-point range for a potential massive U-turn level to potentially 520s, right? And it's very, very likely that we could reject up here. This is a U-turn level, what I'm talking about. And if you've been watching my videos, I told you guys, 554 to 556, massive short level, okay? And which ended up working today. We dumped 10 points, 12 points, okay? From the previous closing price of the prior day. Now we're back at this level, okay? So the dip is being bought. This is where we got to be careful. We don't want to get overly bullish with a candle like this, right? But we do want to know what's above us, right? And when you're a day trader, you want to know what's above you and what's beneath of you. If you're in longs or in puts or calls, short, whatever it is, you want to know your surroundings. You need to know where you are, what's above you. If you want to take calls, if you want to buy the dip, what overhead resistance do we have? If you want to short the rip, right? You want to know what support do we have down beneath of us. It's very, very key, and a lot of people are sleeping on this. Even though you're a day trader, you still need to know where overhead resistance is and where beneath support is at all times. So this is how I usually start my mornings off. I'm looking at the daily time frame. I'm marking out big support, big resistance levels. Okay, now where are we trading at? Okay, in the most bullish case scenario, where are we going to? We're going to here. Most bearish case scenario, where are we going to? We're going here, okay? But right now, a very pivotal point in the stock market right now. This is by far the biggest U-turn level that we have. Okay, I want to keep that in mind. You guys need to understand that. This is a U-turn level. And you see how bullish this is at the moment? This is a U-turn level. I'm not saying to get puts, start swing trading puts. I'm just telling you that this is a level that if you are bullish on the market, to be paying very, very close attention to. Now, what are the levels to confirm if we're going up or we're going down, right? Is a U-turn going to work, or are we just going to blow right through it? So this is what I like to do, okay? I always zoom out and look left. So right now, SPY is currently trading at 558. Okay, as I said, there's a big resistance level. If you've been watching my videos, 554 to 556, massive short zone, which worked today. 558 to 560, even a bigger short zone. 560 is a massive psychological level on SPY. So let's look left. Okay, so let's look at the 558 to 560 level, right? I'll make this a different color for you guys. Let's make it purple so you can see. So 558 to 560. And yes, I'm the real sniper, baby. I got a bunch of sniping levels here. So let's look. So on March 31st, right? We ended up hitting 560, downside potential. Broke beneath of it, or broke above it, could not hold it. Tried one more time. We ended up getting a big pump up 7 points. Could not hold this level. If you see 560 support, that's when you get extremely, extremely bullish. But when 560 comes, you know what also comes with that? Look at all of these micro levels, right? SPY could U-shape at any of these. We could break through 560 and reject off 561. We could rip through 561 and hit 563. It's a possibility. So this is why you need the best levels to be trading at. Keep looking left. We want big levels, right? Once we hold 561 as support, you don't need no uptrend, downtrend lines. They help with the trend for sure. But you want to know, you want to use those trend lines with big key levels. A lot of people sleep on that. They just try to just trade trend lines, and you need to match a massive key level with a trend line, and that's just extra added confirmation. But whatever suits you guys, it works. For me, I just like using levels, right? I don't care about being in a sloping support or resistance because I just trade my levels. And if I watch the 5-minute time frame, if I have a bullish or bearish 30-minute candle at my key level, that's the side I am going with. So as we look left, right, look at the massive support of 560. Look at the upside potential. Look at 561, sell off bounce, right? So to be very, very bullish, you're going to want to see 561 act as a support. Why? Because when we hold 561 as support, we go up 8 points or 7 points, right? We hold this level as a support. Look where we go. 577, right? You're talking about almost 10 points holding 561 as a support every single time. This is what you need to pay very close attention to. So that U-turn level that I'm talking about is 560 to 561. If we hold 561, the dip is being bought. It's time to get extremely bullish. If we cannot hold 561, SPY is going all the way back down to the 520s. I can promise you that. I'm not a financial advisor, but you could just tell off the volume and off of support and resistances. You need to pay very close attention to big key levels, okay? So that's the bearish case scenario. If between 560, 561, where do you want to start buying calls, okay? So let's go to today, and I'm going to show you. So look where we close in the pre-market. Very, very strong. Got Microsoft earnings. Very, very strong at the moment. When to get bullish, right? I'm going to show you. 558, just say 559. 559 support, we're going to 560. 560 support, we're going to 561. If we reject 561, we're going back to 556. Because we broke out through this level in the after hours and we didn't retest this, right? So depending on where we open tomorrow, you're going to want at first reaction short 559 to 561, a $2 pocket. You need to pay very, very close attention to. 558 to 561 is a massive level, right? We're probably going to blow through 558. That's why I'm not counting that. But 559 to 561, that 2-point pocket is going to be the U-turn reversal. And guess what? We may not even hit that. There's a possibility of us doing it. We may not. The dip has been bought. We're still by no means extremely bullish yet. We're still bearish on the daily. Yes, we had a big bounce, but you know what comes with big bounces? Big dips, higher lows. A lot of people sleep on the higher low. They're just like, oh, it's bullish. Look at, we're crushing it, higher highs, higher lows. Remember, we can still break structure, make a higher low to go back up, hit the sloping support level to go back up. People are sleeping on that. Like, yes, technically we're bullish right now, but a dip is eventually, without a doubt, going to happen, right? I personally think we're getting to the overbought territory, and a lot of people are going to start taking profits around the 560 levels, could extend to the 570 levels. Remember, we're not here to make a bias. We're not here to think the stock market's going to crash. We're not here to think the stock market's going to go to new highs very soon, right? We just want to trade the chart. If you're a day trader, you want to trade the chart. You don't want to listen to YouTube videos. You don't want to let people get in your head. You want to trade what you see. So I'm giving you levels to trade what you see. 559 to 561, first reaction puts, hold at support. You're going to want to get calls to 566 to 568. That's just key levels, right? This is what the chart just tells you. If you click the daily time frame, you'll know what I'm saying. I'm just giving you support and resistance levels, okay? Now let's look to the downside. We end up gapping down tomorrow. When do we get extremely bearish? If we take out 554, right? We take out 554 and slice through it. You know where we're going? We're going all the way back down to 550. So you're talking about a 4-point dump. It's an empty pocket between 553.71 and 550. Okay? Yes, we could bounce at 552. It's going to be a micro bounce before we start going back down. But you need to be selling the move. First reaction, 554. You're going to want to be buying calls. This is pre-market support, right? And also the resistance of today, which was 556. If we end up gapping up, come back down to 556, you're going to want to get calls. Where are you selling it? 558. First level of resistance. You don't want to take puts. Everything's looking bullish. And we're down here. You wait for 558. Buy calls to the high of day. Wait for 558 support. Empty pocket to 560. Empty pocket to 561. I don't believe we are going to go too much past 561. I think 561 is going to be the micro top, in my opinion, to make a higher low. That's just what I'm personally anticipating. So I will be looking, if we get a bearish confirmation tomorrow, we get a nice sell-off, I'm going to swing puts. It's going to be confirmation to swing puts. So I will be announcing that live in the Discord, guys. If you want to be a part of the #1 options Discord, the link is in the bio. 20% off. Use code LEARN at checkout. And I will see everybody tomorrow morning. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see everyone tomorrow. Thank you, guys.